Well, hello, sexy monkeys. Welcome back to SkyGene channel. And today we have some awesome Halloween news to talk about. Me personally, of all franchises, it doesn't matter what genre it is, Halloween is my favorite franchise of all time. So I absolutely love everything. I mean, look at all my VHS tapes and my poster board, baby.
Fucking rich people.
Okay, so the other day, the person that's in charge of Miramax, doing all the video stuff, said pretty much that Halloween, what they're doing for their TV cinematic universe, that also is going to lead to movies, is it's going to originate around the 1978 original Halloween movie, and that is going to really focus on characters that they haven't really done lately. So just to start this off, I really want to go back to the 1978 movie, and let's just go through the characters one by one, and let's just see if any of these people might have a chance in being in this TV show as like a main. And just to refresh everyone's memory to kind of see where we're at right now, David Gordon Green, Blumhouse, they did the trilogy, the Halloween 2018, that reboot, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, where you either love it or you hate it. Me personally, I actually enjoy the movie. But now that is done and over with, Trancas, which is, Malika Cod, he owns Michael Myers, he owns Halloween, all that stuff. They had a bid in war. Everyone thought A24 was going to win it. And some people, even, we watch a movie, posted a video saying A24 won, but nope. Miramax, they landed the rights. So what I want to go through next is really what's left on the list that they might be talking about. I mean, because Dr. Loomis, he was in that flashback scene for Halloween Kills, and that was really it. Because he died right after they made number 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. So H2O, Resurrection, Rob Zombie 1 and 2. I mean, yeah.
Never, ever been so humiliated in all my life.
Fantastic. Trust me.
Nonsense.
No.
Good night. Thank you.
So that's really the first one that sticks out to mind. But then, so we have Annie and Linda. Of course, they're dead. Brackett, you can really kind of focus on Brackett. Because, in the second movie, he finds out his daughter's dead. And then he takes off. But then in Halloween Kills, he's a hospital security guard. I don't know. There's some you could play with it. But, I don't see how he could be the main character. I really don't want to deal with Lindsay and Tommy again. I had enough of that. Bob, Linda's boyfriend, he's killed. He's gone. Marion, I love you, Marion, but you've been in 1, 2, H2O, and Kills. You've been in 3 different timelines. Yeah, I think we're good. Richie. So Richie is that kid. So those 3 kids that were boiling Tommy when he had the pumpkin, and then he ends up falling and breaking the pumpkin. One of the kid runs off, and Michael Myers literally grabs him by the shoulders. That kid. That's Richie. There could be something with that. I'm really not sure, but it's a possibility. Dr. Wen. So Dr. Wen is the doctor that was, asking Dr. Loomis, how did he learn how to drive a car, pretty much.
Wasting my time. Sam Haddonfield is 150 miles away from here. Now, for God's sakes, he can't drive a car. He was doing very well last night. Maybe someone around here gave him lessons.
And where's Mr. and Mrs. Myers? This whole, they're the most, they're not around people at all for this whole franchise. Seriously, of these 13 movies, where are they?
Somebody around here's got to make some money.
I'm all broken up here, bitch. I can't work.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
Fuck you.
Oh my God, you're pathetic.
So the question is, where do we start? Because this movie, this TV show that they're going to have, are they going to be a prequel? Is it going to be right in the opening scene? Is it going to be during the movie, when Michael escapes? Or is it right at the end when he falls off the balcony and Dr. Loomis looks down and he's gone? I would absolutely love to have the open scene, just like in Scream with Drew Barrymore, have that character be Laurie Strode, and then she gets killed. That way we know for a fact, okay, look, yep, there's Laurie Strode. There she goes. Because I'm so over the Laurie Strode character. I am so over it. We're done with it.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
If I had one way to start this out by what they're telling us with the original movie, I would definitely start the very first episode of just like the opening scene of the first movie, where it's Michael Myers' point of view, and he's stalking, Judith and the boyfriend. But in this case, switch to POV to Judith. It's her and the boyfriend. You're looking through their eyes, and you see Michael in the background. And then after Judith gets, stabbed and killed, it goes straight to the parents of Mr. and Mrs. Myers. And as they're pulling up, they walk up to the mask off. But in the original movie, that's where it stops. Because you have that one shot with the crane pulling up, and then it's done. I say continue that night just further. Don't stop there. Further down. Other options you have are, is this going to take off right after the end of the movie when Michael, falls off the balcony, boom, and Loomis looks down and he's gone? Is this where we're going to start the whole thing off? And if so, was he caught right afterwards, just like in Halloween 2018, or was he not caught, as in the night continued on, just like in Halloween 2, or does he get away and like peace out for a couple years? I'm not sure if I would want a prequel leading up to the original, like to start out that way. Just seeing him as a kid just kind of ruins it for like the Rob Zombie when he tried that. I don't want to see Michael as a kid. I don't want to see Michael talking. It throws me off. Another idea I thought about, Judith. What if she survives her attacks from the opening, and she, still lives as a teenager, and she becomes like the Laurie Strode character. So you still get that brother sister relationship, but it's not. It's more. It makes sense, like because the other one was more of a twist plot, But this one, no. And the Laurie Strode, that character has been told so many times where I am so sick and tired of Laurie Strode. I don't care who's playing the actress. Like, just get rid of that. I don't want to see it.
No. There's no way this fucking contagious fucker's coming in here.
And I'm wondering if they're going to be, like, stay in the 60s for the 1963, event when he killed Judith. Or are they going to jump right into the 70s when he escapes? Or are they going to be doing both 60s and 70s? Or we're going to go up to the 80s. I really hope they have nothing to do with the Blumhouse Trilogy, because like I really enjoy the trilogy of the Blumhouse. It's what this franchise needed to, like, essentially have this cinematic universe that's about to happen. I don't think this was going to happen unless the David Gordon Jr. trilogy was as good as it was. It really helped out. Even if you're not a fan of Halloween Ends, I still overall the trilogy was solid. Are they going to stay in Haddonfield? Are they going to go away to Haddonfield? Like, look at Scream. They left Worldsboro and they were in New York City. Huge hit. Now, when it comes to actors, they mostly do unknowns because you really don't need famous actors, but like you gotta have one or two. And I think Dr. Loomis would be the perfect one. I mean, that's what the original movie was. It was all unknowns, but everyone know who Dr. Loomis was. Donald Pleasance. He was in 007 movies, and so you gotta have one or two known faces. But I think they get away pretty good with the unknowns. Would this be a perfect time to do a crossover? Scream, Ghostface. Who knows? There's a million ideas what you can do for a crossover. Is this the right time for it? Season of the Witch, Halloween 3. Are they going to throw that in there somehow? And Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, no? It was Kills. It was 2018 and Kills. You saw a little bit, but mostly in Kills, you definitely see the mask. The Thorn trilogy. 4, 5, and 6. Is there anything going to be a part of that? Is Michael human? Is he supernatural? Are we going to see some PTSD of Haddonfield? Like in Halloween Ends, they definitely, hit home with that PTSD of Haddonfield. And I kind of enjoy that. Like, are they going to cancel Halloween? I'm cool with that. I like that element in Halloween 6. And we still don't know what streaming app this is going to go on. Like Netflix, most likely Peacock. Just because Universal, they had a really good connection with David Gordon Green's 3 movies. And, because that's where Kills and Ends, they were all pushed out on Peacock the same day. That's an obvious choice where that might go. But Paramount Plus, Max, Hulu, they got a chance, but I don't see Disney. No. It could be another like Halloween H2O where their timeline was 1, 2, and then H2O. So, it was 20 years later, H2O. Is it going to be one of those timelines? And really, the only last concern or thought I have was they got to get that mask right. The outfit, the actor. And they need to stick with it because, like, Christopher Nelson that did the mask on David Gordon Green's trilogy killed it. And you can see having the same mega effects for 3 movies in a row. It's a great, like, when you have a different mask for every damn movie, It's like, come on, it's the easiest blueprint you gotta do. Is make a fucking mask that is the same throughout the movies. All right, Sex Monkeys, that is my thought on Halloween. Oh yeah, another thing. It'd be nice to have like a young deputy of, like Sheriff Brackett from 4 and 5. It'd be nice to have him as like, like a rookie cop. That's the last thought. I just kind of came to mind, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this TV series. Are you guys excited? Is there anything you really want to see? All right, Sex Monkeys. Hope you have a good day.